Bringing together the digital world with a 30,000-year-old craft was Aaron Nelson's personal challenge when creating his latest solo exhibition, Connectivity. The local artist is an expert in ceramics, but he yearned to add some innovation and electricity to his elegant display. For example, with his piece, Haptic Stance.
My children play with my iPhone, or I see people swiping and scrolling and texting and expanding and contracting and using all of these incredibly dexterous hand movements with these digital devices. And I realized that when I go into the studio, I've been a potter for many, many years. I use many of that same dexterity to make my craft, basically. And I thought, there's a real connection there. So maybe that digital isn't moving us further away from our hands, maybe it's moving us closer towards using our hands and interacting physically. So with this piece, I thought, wouldn't it be interesting to confabulate those two ideas? So what we have is we have a video of me actually using that facility to make something, to actually throw that on the potter's wheel, rather than having the physical object of the knob there, basically.
Nelson thought way outside the creative box when constructing a data matrix code using china plates from the 1970s and a pixelated image of the traditional blue willow pattern. He also danced with electricity, sending currents through plates and vases to play the radio or turn on a light. But his masterpiece is a set of LED-lit chandeliers which can be controlled by anyone in the world.
I think the days of putting an artifact on a pedestal and saying, this is the artifact, are over. People really do require a lot more interaction. So starting from that, I thought, well, I want to make these incredibly beautiful objects, and I'd like them to have meaning to people. And it's difficult in the gallery because you walk into the gallery, you see it, and you walk out. So what I came up with is this idea that you can connect through the internet to these pieces. I made 2 chandeliers, and the idea is that you can control them by text message. So you can control the color, basically the mood of the gallery, by just texting a color to these chandeliers. You can do it from anywhere in the world. You can do it as much as you want. It's free for everybody. And the idea is that it gives people a little bit of a foothold into the gallery and into the pieces themselves. The more that you change that color, the more that you look at that piece and you appreciate what it is. And one of the pieces is there's 8,000 components at 8,000 teacup handles, painstakingly put together by a team of people over a number of months. So what I want people is to interact with these pieces in order to gain a little bit more depth into what they are.
A live webcam allows outside viewers to see their interaction with the chandeliers. The display will be available at the Esplanade Art Gallery until December 7th. For Go Southern Alberta, I'm Christy Peck.